Like if the power went out in this building, I'll be honest with you. If the power went out and the lights went out, I'm in my head about like what can I have done differently? I'm
Are
going
you
to
serious?
if I'm going to Amazon as soon as possible to say, okay, let's get a generator, XYZ.
It's like, you're better than me.
I don't think it's healthy.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think it's healthy.
okay.
I'm not justifying the unhealthy behavior.
Right.
But I know like this is my personal thought process.
Oh, okay.
When I'm overthinking XYZ.
When you were a kid, oh, you were gonna say something?
No.
When you were a kid, what? Do you have siblings?
Yes.
How many and what order?
It's a little weird because, like, biologically I have one,
Okay.
but I grew up with cousins that were like pretty much siblings, and I could range. That's like 4 or 5.
Are you older, younger?
I'm in the middle.
Do you, when you look back, I guess, at your childhood or your relationship with your parents, do you feel that you got a lot of blame for things that went wrong?
I wouldn't say yes, but I do remember me internalizing. I can't say if that was from outside sources or not, but I will definitely say like I internalized a lot of stuff as a child.
Then maybe it's not directed done to you, but you see it like around you?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Like for me, it's the easiest thing I could ever do is internalize, even if things are not my fault. It's for me to be vulnerable. I do think of a lot of things as my fault, even if they're not. It's the most difficult thing I could ever do is say something is not my fault. Like if the power went out in this building, I'll be honest with you. If the power went out and the lights went out, I'm in my head about like what can I have done differently?
Are you serious?
If I'm going to Amazon as soon as possible to say, okay, let's get a generator, XYZ.
It's like, you're better than me.
That's just me though. I don't know. Like I look at it as like, okay, I'm trying to be responsible, but it ends up in the anxiety range.
Do you have a moment that you recall from whenever in your lifetime where something that you really wanted to work out didn't, or you saw someone really wanting something to work out and it didn't?
I could say for multiple things. And I do remember thought process as far as like, okay, like me thinking, okay, I messed this up or I messed these sequence of stuff up. I'll be real. Like there's slightly real with confidentiality, but there is like a time period of my life where I'm like, if I did these things differently, life would be totally different. I try to escape that thought, but it's usually bugs me out.
So, you feel like this helps you then?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so. So does this usually lead to you having more money? Having more time?
Most likely not.
Yeah, I think I would, from the way I'm thinking about it, it's like you're creating, I don't know, I feel like you're going, people say going the extra mile, I feel like you're going the extra 100
Right.
miles.
Yeah,
Right.
100. I'm honest. Like that is me. I'm going the extra 100 miles for the smallest little problem.
Yeah, and that's not bad, but when it comes to a point of like your health,
Right.
Oh, physically,
I mean, it can
And mentally.
it can be
mentally for sure.
It
I
can
was
be
like,
mentally.
what kind of health?
Yeah, physically, it can also start to
Because
affect you.
anxiety
Right,
does
yeah.
affect a lot of people physically in a sense. I think, like, it's difficult because for me, it feels like that's what I'm supposed to do. It feels like that's the responsible thing to do, to think about everything that could go bad. Is that yes or no?
No, you know. Is it?
I'm asking.
No, but I want to know what you think. Do you think that that's an effective, like, if I were to say that I sat here or like in a moment where you would think someone's enjoying themselves and you're like, actually, I was actually freaking out the entire time thinking of all the possibilities of things going badly. But you'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great day. Like that's such a good like afternoon for me. Like, would you think
Nah.
that? No.
Nah, of course
Okay.
not. Of course not.
Okay.
I think that when I think about moments where I have anxiety or where I'm overthinking things, I don't think about this in the moment, but when I'm not feeling those feelings and I can sit with the situation or the physical symptoms that I was feeling, all of that stuff. I think you're overthinking. Well, let me revert it to me again. My overthinking, right, and my anxious thoughts came from a place of thinking and truly believing that everything going well is under my control.
Facts.
And that is very prideful from me
yeah.
because I'm a believer, right? So it's basically subconsciously, consciously taking that authority from God.
It's like taking credit.
Yeah. Taking credit and just not allowing that exercise of faith, right? Because faith is like a seed, right? That it grows. And faith is completed in Christ, but it has to go through a process. And me wanting control and like overthinking every little single thing or, you know, all of that, boils down to wanting control. And thinking that I have control over every aspect of my life is prideful because obviously in the moment I don't think about it like that. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking that I can do better than God.
Mm.
And in my mind, honestly, and I've said this to other people too, I feel like true control is knowing that you have no control of anything and being okay with that.
Right.
May I ask?
Tough pill to swallow.
Tough pill to swallow. May I ask, it's like to say you have no control over anything. To me, it feels reckless. It feels like, okay, if you're just saying, if I would just say like, okay, I have no control over anything, it's like I would feel like, okay, then nobody could trust you. If I feel comfortable saying, okay, hey, I have no control, it's like you failed to prepare. Like, you ever heard the quote, like, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail? In my mind, it's like, okay, stop, like, plan as much as possible. And that planning leads to the overthinking, leads to the want for at least control to make sure things don't go bad.
So I think that
I'm not saying this right.
I think that a lot of times when people have certain ideas that work for them, they tend to find a lot of paths in which it makes it right. And I think that can be like when you're thinking on something, like me as a person, I have a bias, right? I have a bias towards life, and based off of how my life has gone is how I'm going to view the world.
Right.
And I think for me to say having no control and being okay with that is to have control, your view of the world would say that's not the truth. My view of the world would say that is the truth. So I think that there are aspects and possibilities in which I know that is beyond my control because I can try and plan as much as I want to and things can still not go the way I want.